Hey, what is going on, you good looking people? My name is J93. Welcome back to another toy review. Now, again, I know this isn't my standard intro. Now, I noticed the question is, what is wrong with your voice, Jay? Now, after recording this in the next like intro, my next like 2 or 3 intros with Rope Burn in the Sergeant Cup. Yeah, and Sergeant Cup, I am kind of sick. During the intro, I'm kind of recovering from it, so that's why my voice is kind of weird. So yes, I'll be taking a look at Legends Class Brawn. So yeah, so it's a good thing about this. These are Legends Class, so you do have the interactivity with that Type Master was, which I'll show you with Tarot, which is the only Type Master that I have. So yeah, coming in here, you do have the cool boxer of Brawn, lifting on a really heavy block, which what looks like to be an Earth City in the background. So yeah, so spinning around to the back and lifting the camera so you guys can see. It says, Brawn loves the challenge, even if it's a Decepticon 10 times his size. That's it. So yeah, for those of you guys who don't know what Brawn is, the name just basically says it all. Brawn is basically like the Hulk, but he doesn't have that much firepower, which is, well, get to it a little bit when I take this guy out. The toy review. So he has transformed 6 steps. It's most Legends Class figures, so yeah. This guy transforms in 6 steps, so yeah. Brawn, he can lift a lot of weight, and yeah. So that's gonna be the first toy. Hopefully by the time I do a review of this guy, hopefully my voice will be better. So yeah, let's get Brawn out here and see if this Hulk guy is really worth it. Okay guys, so here we have the Transformers Titans Returned Legends Class Brawn open up and in his vehicle mode. Now before I get to the actual toy review, I would say yes, I do sound a lot better than when I actually did the intro of this video. Yes, obviously it hasn't been like a week. It actually isn't a week between the intro and this. It's been like more than that. So yeah, because I've been busy and all that stuff. Yeah, I've been uploading like 2 videos on Wednesday. So yes, I do plan to upload 2 videos a day. So yeah. So on to the actual toy review. Now, yes, Brawn being a Legends Class figure, you do see that he's small. Now I'll get to that in a little bit when I do his house version. Now, obviously you can see his house version just taking a look at my hands, but yeah. Now taking a look at the collector card. Again, I'd like to say I really do appreciate like the amount of time and effort they use to create the box art as well as the art on this card here. Now, yeah, it really looks like they just like, yeah, this one actually like well, you can't even see it, like the Legends size ones. Actually, it really looks like they actually did a good job of box art, but it shows Brawn like lifting up like maybe like a slab of concrete, but which actually shows his name, Brawn. He's strong and he's basically like the Hulk of the team. So yeah, spin around to the back here, you can see here got a collector card. Now obviously everything else decreases except for his strength, which is all the way to 9. So basically he can punch a hole through you, but when he shoots you, it's not going to do much damage. His speed is 4, and well, his intelligence is 3. So he's basically the Hulk. But yeah. Now, doing a read up of Brawn himself. Now, Brawn loves a challenge, or even if it's something 10 times his size. Also, he loves challenge regardless of whether or not it's off-roading or take up a speed challenge. Brawn is an SUV, so he's able to handle any tough terrain, tough Decepticon, whatever. He's up to the challenge. So yes, as you can see here, Brawn is basically like I said, he looks like an SUV here, but there's also kind of like a Humvee style thing. So yeah, now before I should get to this, now do a size comparison. Now bring the Bumblebee here. Now these are both Legends Class, so yeah, these two really roughly do match. We're bringing in a deluxe figure. Here's Hot Rod. Yes, Brawn these two are to scale perfectly. With Brawn is obviously a lot smaller, same size as Bumblebee, but yeah, Brawn is a lot smaller. Now get these two out of the way. So yes, now since these are lighter clouds, they do have a compatibility value. So let's get to that compatibility. Okay, guys. So obviously, Brawn is a lighter class. So with all these lighter classes, they are compatible with the Headmasters, or what the sun calls is a Titan Master. But yeah, I really don't consider these guys Titans, but they're Titans to humans, because obviously all these Headmasters are like human scale. I'll show you. So yeah, now to get to it, what you need, obviously you need to do this, which obviously I have Tarot in here. But the cool thing about this one is you don't have to physically detach anything. Whereas like Bumblebee here, you have to actually have to open this, size up, and flip that up, which kind of gets kind of annoying if you want to do a play value repeatedly, like kind of do like a stop motion thing where you have like these head things coming out. Now obviously I have Tarot sitting in there. Now I'll be putting a link down to in the description to this guy's review of this. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I did not mention that this guy is the head of Swoop. So yeah, down about Swoop. So yeah, something that's off here. Now all you need to do is pull this up. Now obviously, like taking a look. Now obviously, I did take a look at detail. So yeah, now I'm taking a look at the detailing, which obviously, of course, I'm reading off from the script. So yeah, taking a look at detailing here, you could see that he has like very nice actual silver paint for like the armor like grading thing here. That's his gas cans on front, which I don't know how much of a use how useful this is, because obviously you can put like these on the sides or like in the back or something, because if Brawn gets shot here, he's going to be leaking gas, or in this case, energon. And in our human sense, gas is highly flammable. So if if they shoot this, go down and friction from the back, we'll call it fire. So you just start low burn. So yeah, he could probably cause himself a lot of trouble. But hey, this is what classic Brawn kind of looks like. Now coming down here, obviously, yes, I do have the head rotated forward. You don't have to rotate it backwards, because what that does look like is basically like that. I mean, it just like you don't see the face, but I really don't think that makes much of a difference. So yeah, now he does actually come with weapons, whereas Roper and Bumblebee don't. But yeah, he comes with weapons. Now he comes with weapons here, which kind of double as a gun or lights. Now take off here. Brawn actually does not look that bad in this. He kind of looks like a military Hummer or Humvee. Those you guys who are in the military or have people in the military talk about this. But yeah, you put this on, he kind of turns into SUV for public use. Take this up from the military vehicle, so you boom, boing, boom. But yeah, he does. This really looks like just firing like stun shots. So yeah. So you put this on. You basically have like added headlights. So yeah, which really does look like he can pull out this one, because it really looks like he just has like a fake tire on top. Now I did mention that this tire actually looks different, because obviously fake tire is supposed to look different, so you know that it's a fake tire, so you don't accidentally leave it on the car. So yeah, now sending this weapon on the other side. Now to get the transformation, so what you need to do first is obviously you need to come back here, take the legs out, basically forwards around, and like kind of reach on here, hold out. These will become these little heel spurs. So yeah, you can actually do this, and well, obviously since like I don't have like that like good grip on this, hopefully I don't like detach thing. Take this, rotate it around. Now when you do reverse, you gotta do a whole step reverse back. So yeah, you kind of like unpeg all this stuff on the side, basically unhinge it down, take this, rotate it around, and basically that's it. It's a very simple transformation, which I really do like. It's a really simple transformation, but it's like just as complicated as Bumblebee and Roadburn. But yeah, I mean, he just actually added like a different color palette to the learning scale, because obviously it's got different shaded green, which is what I'll show when I bring out Hardhead. So yeah, with Leonard's class, obviously you do have kind of like a limited articulation, obviously because Brawn, he's got the big biceps, rotate it around, he's got a ball joint, arms on a ball joint, so he's got a whole range of motion. Head rotates around, but you don't want to rotate around because it's going to get stuck in the back here and you can't exactly reach this. But yeah, this is kind of more like a classic look for Brawn, which I just really don't like. I do like the green and yellow thing, but I think for my eyes, look, it's more like a mustard yellow kind of look. So yeah, it really, it's not as bright as, it's kind of as bright as like this right here, or actually like this. So yeah, articulation, he has no waist articulation, like ball joint at the hips, rotates here, bend in the knee, and well, obviously no feet articulation because he's a very sturdy guy. Now I've seen like memes of Brawn like lifting stuff, but yeah, now this is weapon. Now you can choose to put on whichever arm. Now he can actually hold it here, then he can like go pew pew, but he's really not gonna do much, but he can go, he can, he can punch you, he can slap you. He's basically like the Hulk of the Autobots. So yeah, or you can just put it here. You can have his arm cannon, so you can just pew, stun. So yeah, now stunning Brawn off to the side. Now getting into the size precision. Now bringing in Hardhead here. The reason why I have Hardhead here is because it shows different shade of green. Now this is kind of like more like a military style green, kind of like the lighter ones on a military pattern. This one's more like maybe forest or like hunter green. This is more like camel green because obviously this guy's a tank. So yeah, makes sense. So yeah, obviously with the deluxe class, obviously deluxe class are a lot bigger. So this kind of makes Brawn look more like a mini bot kind of thing. That guy can squeeze into tight spaces, which is what I'll get to when I do the Sergeant Cut review. So yeah, now I'll take a look at detail here. He has like an Autobot logo here. Obviously everything is just the same, which is what I really like about these like Legends class figures, because well, they do have like really good like details. Like they hide like the vehicle modes pretty well, but obviously you look back here, you kind of see like the wheels and all stuff, but that's what Brawn is. Now if you don't want to actually display him with the gun, you can kind of like leave this here. Now you can just leave this here in transformation, which is what I'll do. Now to transform this guy back, what you need first, fold the heels. Basically kind of like bring this back, fold both of these back. Now obviously you could just like peg this back here, peg this back, and I just hit the camera. And I'll fold this back. And basically you got the button of the V back. Now rotate these so the fists are in and you got these pegs folding forward. So you fold this up, do the same on the other side, rotate this forward, kind of like hinge that up. Basically just like fold this forward, and basically there you have Brawn in his vehicle. Now I choose to leave Brawn here. Now that's gonna be for this video. Now for the price of $10.99, Brawn is worth it if you're interested in like in running, because it took me quite a while to actually find Brawn in retail. So yes, this guy is available in retail. Now I saw it in retail maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Now I don't know if they still sell in retail, but I know they sell where I live. They do sell Brawn and other Legend class like Kickback and all the other Legend class. But currently right now they're releasing them like the Transformers, the 5th movie figures. So yeah, they do sell all the time because that's like a long running line. So yeah, for price $10.99, this guy is worth it. Now if you have like a whole full set of Legends class figures, yes, this would be a great addition. So yes, I really do recommend this figure. Whereas other ones, I recommend it, but I really do recommend you guys pick this out. Very similar transformation, and very good for you to give to like an 8 or like maybe 6 or 7 year old kid. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you have enjoyed, please hit that like button down below. Let's try to get this video up to like maybe 1,000 views again. Now, if you guys want to see me do a gameplay, please let me know down in the comment section down below. So yes, anyways, guys, I'm J93 and fly hard, pilots.